Down. 180.
Let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Check three. Check three. Check three.
Check.
Ready one.
Breaker. Sponge.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Being chipped, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Rashawn Gary, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Watch a slant. Kill.
Bravo.
Let's go. Spoke to Mike. Mike spoke.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Rodgers eluding the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. It's a gain of 34. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Now Rodgers. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
But both teams practice this situation, and this time the guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on their own goal line.
Gave him some good breathing room.
I wonder now, do you still stack the line of scrimmage, or do you play normal defense? They may have backed him off with that run.
No. Right Monday, down. Lie down. Watch out. Express. Banjo.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Hey, Echo.
Back near his goal line. Here's Carr. Able to find Walter. That's complete. A good pickup there, a 22. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1.
Let's go.
Two first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Back. Check.
Low.
Lucky.
Express. Hey, switch gears.
Here's Jacobs. There's another truck. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
Check 26.
On first down, it's Jacobs. Oh, look at the string.
No.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll throw with Carr. Flush to his right. His throw incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs. And a short gain down to about the 33. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Whip. Watch the whip. Check 3. Check 31. Safe. Purdue. Hey, 734.
Buzz.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll go for it. It's Carr. That's to his running back, complete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Jones. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. Vontaze Burfict, the one to get him down. On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. This one complete to his running back, Jamal Williams. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Jones. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. From the 31, Rodgers. And his throw here's incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Number 50. Hey, you block over here. Number 50. 51. Hey, Delta. 51 to Mike. I got it.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Will Compton coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. Complete to Jones. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And again, it's Rodgers. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Mike. We need clean. Get 300. Get 300.
Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because neither of these offenses really gotten out of the starting blocks yet. But that is definitely an important score right there. And who knows? The way their defense is played, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's airing it out for Williams. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Intended for Tyrell Williams. Incomplete. He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Hey, high 7.
To throw again. Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
26. Down. Down.
What's the check, 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 check. Hey,
Line's left.
check 24.
Run.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
On first down, Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 40-yard line.
30. Hey, Alpha.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Go, Mike 51.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Hey, 26. 26. Hey, Charlie.
On 3rd down, Rodgers sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. It was Darryl Worley there to knock that one free.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Box it.
51 to Mike, boys, 51. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And able to find Graham, complete. The big fella, touchdown, Packers. Jimmy Graham, 43 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know in the half they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
29. Hey, orbit. He don't know no better.
Throwing again. Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Tyrell Williams, 54 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Max Crosby able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Here's Rodgers to throw. Caught by Jones. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Hey, exit. You don't want nothing. You don't want nothing. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer 1st. Rodgers now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Get wide. Shit.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On the delay, Jones. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
Jump out. Mike 50. I got one.
From the 31, Rodgers, and that's complete to Adams. He's at the 40, past the 20, and he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. A big play there, Rodgers to Adams, 55 yards.
1st down, Green Bay.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line.
Hey, alert 3. He's checking. He's checking. Crash.
Yeah, live.
They'll go again to Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Mike 51.
All day, every day, any day.
Mike 51. Got you. I got you.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Bill.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustmts, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And got his man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. 75 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So down only 2 now. Still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Oh, for a second there, I had flashbacks to a few years ago, the NFC Championship game for the Packers, but here they're able to hold on.
And many things changed in Green Bay after that game. Personnel, people coaching, the whole deal. And in this case, they get it done. No fail like they had in Seattle.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Again, it's Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, watch it, watch it.
Jones. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Showing it.
Back north. Inside.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
This is Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Rodgers will take a knee here, and that should be all she wrote.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Oakland, we sign off. So long, everybody.